Hey there, it's Alex here from the Steele Subaru service department. Today we're going to be going over what our C service includes. We're taking a look here at a 60,000 kilometer service being performed on this Crosstrek. The C service begins with what is essentially an A service. The technician looks over the entire vehicle. We do a full oil and fluid change and top-up. As with any of our services, we do a full multi-point inspection of every vehicle that comes through our garage. The thing that differentiates the C service for our vehicles is the brake servicing. As you can see, the technician is disassembling the brake components now. These brake pads will be cleaned and lubricated to make sure they're properly contacting with the rotors. Ensuring the pads are properly cleaned and lubricated is a great way to make sure that they're lasting as long as they should. When brake pads do dry out over time, they cause them to wear down more quickly as well as unevenly. This reduces rust buildup on the rotors as well as imperfections on the brake pads. Here we can see the technician reinstalling the brake pads. What he's doing is greasing up the brake shims, which are going to allow the brake pads some room to move, which keeps them from seizing in place over time. When the shims have been installed, the technician replaces the brake pads and puts them back in the shoes. As you can see now, they have some room to move so that they're not seizing. Once the brake pads are back in place, the technician applies some grease to the outside to keep them from corroding. The next step in our service is for the technician to attach our TerraClean system, which substitutes the gas in your fuel system to essentially clean the fuel delivery system, fuel injectors, and combustion chambers in your engine of any carbon deposits that build up over time. The next thing for our technician to do during our C service is hook up the brake bleeder machine for the brake lines. It uses pressurized air to force new brake fluid into the lines while removing the old fluid. We can see here what it looks like coming out of the brake calipers. This is the old fluid being flushed out while the new fluid is being put into the system. We do recommend having your brake fluids flushed on a regular basis because they do collect dirt over time, which does impact their ability to compress the brake pads towards the rotors, and this has an adverse effect on your ability to brake and slow down the vehicle. Here you can see we replaced the engine and cabin air filters in the vehicle. And finally, we can see the technician is replacing the PCV valve in the vehicle. This is an important thing to replace during this service interval. The PCV valve in vehicles can plug up over time, which does cause excess pressure inside. This causes the oil to burn off over time. When the vehicle has excessive oil consumption, this is the first thing that we check. This concludes the overview of our C service. Thank you for watching and have a great day.